When Charles Sumner comes to the Senate, they silence him. They don't want him to speak. They prevent him from speaking in the first session he appears in. The Southern senators tell him explicitly he cannot speak on the floor. And Sumner rises in the Senate on May 19th, 1856, to deliver a stem winder of an oration called The Crime Against Kansas. He spares nobody on the other side. There's also a sexual undercurrent because Sumner has made a point, unlike anyone else previously, to point out the rape culture of slavery. And he systematically does it in a public way. He actually pays for and emancipates a slave girl who has what to all appearances is white skin and brings her to Massachusetts to the state legislature to show the complete hypocrisy of slavery, the rape culture, and how they are oppressing women and children.
And what I felt reading that section was, today we have things that we know are prevalent and widespread, but we don't talk about them in polite company. We don't talk about them on the Senate floor, particularly.
Well, it was not talked about until Sumner in this way. And he was the first anti-slavery senator to break through. When Sumner does that, the Southern senators meet. There's a lot we don't know. There's a lot we can infer. And there's some evidence that I've collected that's in here that they decided that was enough and that he needed to be put in his place physically.
Yeah.
And they went to Preston Brooks of South Carolina. Preston Brooks was a scion of plantation wealth and a screw-up. He had come into the Congress. He was alcoholic. He was very much concerned with his honor, which was a Southern code. And they played upon him and basically pointed him to attack Sumner. He had accomplices who physically marched him there, protected him, prevented others from interfering with him while he was bashing Sumner on the head. And it was, for all intents and purposes, an assassination.
Right.
And Sumner barely survived. We don't know the extent of his brain trauma. He could easily have been killed. And he certainly suffered the effects for years and, in fact, did not return to the Senate for years. The political effects of this are profound. And it's after the whole drama of Sumner's caning that I draw Lincoln onto the stage.